All right, y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I get to go on a photo walk with Phil Thatch and Erwin Davis. So we're going to go to Chattanooga and link up with them, eat a little bit of lunch, and then go do some street photography. Come on, let's go.
And right over here is the world famous David Sailors. We are walking down, I don't even know what the name of this road is. Is this Williams?
I don't know what street we're on.
I think this is where I parked. What is that thing over there?
A torch for the Battle Academy.
I thought they were holding the Olympics over there.
No, not yet. Give them a day or two. Chattanooga's got to host it at some point. Yeah, today I'm going to pseudo double down. It's going to be one video of me doing a street vlog as well as a real world review of the Asahi super multi-coated Takumar 28mm f3.5 that I got from the friend that gave me all the surplus photo gear. So now I've just got to come up with some cool photos to make the lens look good. I'm shooting it on the XT3 with an adapter because it's an M42 mount lens. So, but it's got, just to give you the rundown, whole stop, half. It's a whole stop from 11 to 16, but it's hash from 3.5 to 5/6, and yeah. And then it's got the auto manual switch for old Pentax cameras, but the focus ring is super smooth. It focuses down to, says 1.3 feet. We'll test that in a little bit. But it's a tiny little lens, and it's got the cool square lens hood too. So, yeah, let's take some cool photos. Here's something that I realized at some point doing street photography, especially like on this XT3, I've currently got a full stop of exposure compensation added in, and it's because the sky being overcast reflects so much light that it makes the shadows so dark you can't see in them. So to be able to get any shadow detail at all, I have to add a whole bunch of exposure compensation. But we've got a pretty good day going today. We've come down here to, what is this? We're on Main Street. We just crossed Broad. I really got to get this. I think this is a chestnut. Let's see. It's one of these. These bridge sections are on a big pivot. You can turn that hand wheel and actually spin this bridge segment. So let's just do that. I don't know why, but you can. Those are the cannonballs that they're talking about on this marker. And I must point out that it's much warmer in here by this fireplace than it is out there. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's cold, very cold. All our fingers are numb, so Erwin's gone to the restroom, so while he's in the restroom, we're warming up. This is the lobby of the Chattanooga Hotel. It's really, really nice hotel. This is the first time I've ever been inside the lobby though. Get out of Phil's, huh? Oh, you want me in the frame? Okay, so Phil just went back and got the cat photos because he found the feral cats, and then he's come down here and we figured out why the cats are hanging out. It's because this.
In the crow's nest. Yeah. Sweet.
They're feeding them. That's a surefire way to get cats to hang around. Give them something to eat. They're opportunistic. They'll stick around if you'll feed them. It's a pretty photogenic area. Kind of like this. This old building looks super patently dangerous, but everybody wants to go in it.
Be a cool place to
Be an awesome urbex location, definitely. Okay, I've been after this photo for a while now. This is the old Cancun Mexican restaurant, and if I had to guess, it won't be here a whole lot longer. So I'm gonna get a photo of the old entrance and maybe of their sign before they tear it down. But yeah, I can remember coming here and eating back in the 90s. But it's been gone for probably 10 or 15 years now. So I'm gonna get this photo of this entrance. All right, well, we're back. And I wanna give you my final thoughts on this 28mm f3.5 Pentax Asahi, yada, yada, yada. This is a stellar little lens. It's an M42 mount lens, so you can probably get this lens pretty cheap. If you was to want a nice little like walk around street photography kind of lens, the field of view on this lens, on a crop sensor camera, is about equal to 43mm-ish. So, you know, that's what a full frame field of view would look like. So, you know, if you're wanting to have a general purpose lens on a crop sensor camera, the 28 is a good focal length to roll with. And f3.5 being the biggest aperture isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's actually, it makes the lens small and compact. The rear element on this lens is probably a ½ inch in diameter. It's a tiny little thing. You know, the front element you can see isn't all that big, but its minimum focus distance is 1.3 feet, which works out to be about 16 inches, give or take a little bit. And it goes just a smidge past 1.3, so you can figure 15, 16 inches minimum focus, which allows you to get really strong background separation. If you shoot it at f3.5 and you go to minimum focus distance and take a photo of something, the background just turns into creamy black or blown out creaminess, whatever you want to call it. That you see this picture of this nut on this tree I took and how it looks, but the lens is razor sharp, even at f3.5, razor sharp, looks beautiful. The rendition is great. It has a 5-bladed aperture, so it's got pentagon-shaped sun stars. Yeah, I ain't messed with 5-pointed sun stars yet, so we'll have to play with it at night and see how it does. I'll have an opportunity tonight to get a photo or two with it, so while I'm in downtown tonight after dark, I'll grab a couple more frames and they'll be inserted while I'm talking now to see what the sun stars look like, or light part, you know, light stars, sun stars, whatever. If you get the one with this style focus ring, it's not radioactive. We checked the other night on the live stream. This lens has no radioactive material in it. I just say it's a great lens, and if you can get the little square lens hood. It looks cool. Kind of looks like a Fuji lens with that square lens hood. So anyway, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and I appreciate you watching. So until next time, get your camera out and go take a picture with it. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.